Okay. I think I am back. Okay, not playing that game then. I was getting into that, but no, that just majorly crashed like everything on my computer. That game caused VTube Studio, Streamlabs, the game itself, fucking Twitch, everything crashed because of that game. Hey, welcome back everyone. So that game's probably a no-go. I'm going to load up Wytchwood because it's the only game I've got downloaded at the moment. I know it's sad. I'm not happy about it. I did want to play that game series, but if they're all going to do that, I think we're better off just finding one of the other games I've got to play instead. Because, like, obviously my computer's just not strong enough to handle that. Yeah, Dev, you're gonna like this game. Wytchwood's a cute game. I would play something else, but this is the only one that I've got, like, downloaded and updated at the moment. So where did we leave off last time? I think we killed the cat and the rat, didn't we? So our options now are the ram and the fish. So we should do the fish, right? I feel like we should do the fish. Oh yes, you're right. I should. Let me change it back to wytchwood. That's a shame, because that game series is really popular. Siberia has, like, a lot of fans. But we can't really play it if it's just gonna, like, crash. We're after a shell, I think, to get the fish. Yeah, we left off with Murder wanting to kill everyone and having to try and convince chat to not touch the torment nexus. What, do I have 2 shells in my inventory? We need to steal seashells. So I need a crab claw. How do I get a crab? A crab trap, that makes sense. How do I do a crab trap? Just make more wicker work? So, the point of this game, for those who haven't been here for the other episodes, our aim is to just, like, collect ingredients so that we can make other things to steal the souls of these animals for our goat, like, guardian that we have. I think we can probably steal from this lady. Yeah, that's enough seashells. Now, where was the guy to give these shells to? Here he is, Dock 5. Bring me seashells, nice kind too. One that sound like ocean waves. You hold out your collection of shells for the sailor to inspect. Ah, fine booty. Excuse me? Go on and take him to the captain. He'll see you fairly compensated for your services. Ooh! Yoink, yoink! I wonder if the point of this area is going to be to, like, stop this guy from turning people into fish people? A dapper fish sits behind a hoard of seashells, observing over everyone like a jeweler. He grabs the nearest one and runs his finned fingers carefully over the shell's spines. Bringing the seashell to his lips, he blows a low trumpeting note. His bulbous eyes light up with hope, as if waiting for something to happen. An uneventful moment passes, and he tosses a disappointing shell aside. "Arr, you useless piece of flotsam!" He grabs the next shell on the pile. "This one, it's gotta be this one." "I am looking for the captain of the ship." The fish's eyes swirl at you suspiciously. Are you daft? Can't you see my big hat? I am the captain." "You don't look much like the father of that little redhead girl on the docks." "Oh, then you must be talking about my predecessor. Tragic, really." The fish shakes his head and blows sad bubbles from his pipe. He grabs the nearest shell and runs his finned fingers carefully over the spikes. "What happened?" "Poor bloke went overboard drinking nasty typhoon. We tried to fish him out of the drink, but I'm afraid to say he's all with Davy Jones now. His trusty first mate. It's my responsibility to take up the mantle." He adjusts his oversized hat with pride. "No, you best have something for me, or else you wouldn't be wasting my time." "You mean the seashells? The hand outside say you would pay for them." The fish tears the shells out of your hands with such force that you nearly lose your footing. He brings the first shell to his lips and blows on it so hard that specks of slime go flying everywhere. It makes a pathetic squealing whistle. The fish slumps back down into his fat red chair, tossing aside the shell with a sharp disdain. "Cursed rubbish, I'll never find it." "Find what? If you're looking to pick up a musical instrument, you're still going about it a funny way." "Never you mind what, just bring me more seashells." He flicks an odd coin-shaped object at your feet. "What is this? I traded you a bunch of shells." "It's the currency of the future. If you get on the ground floor, you'll be richer than the Stag Prince when I'm in charge of things. So if you want to be set for life, you just bring me some more seashells." I think I'll manage my own investments. Thank you. A shame I'll have to break the bad news to the child about her father." He's trying to sell us fucking crypto. The fish is trying to sell us sand dollar based cryptocurrency.
"Did you get inside the boat? Have you seen my dad?"
"I'm afraid to inform you that your father was lost at sea."
"What? That's impossible. He's a captain, and a captain never abandons his ship. Who told you that he was lost? Was it that slimy first mate, the fish?"
"As a matter of fact, it was. Why?"
"Of course. That explains why everyone's collecting seashells. He's trying to find the conch."
"That is swindling everyone in town, so they'll help him find a conch shell."
"It's not just any conch. My dad used to tell a story about to all those that listen. One night, during a terrible storm, a handsome young sailor fell overboard. As he sat down into the sea, a beautiful mermaid came to his rescue. She brought him back to shore beneath a lighthouse. It was love at first sight, but alas, they couldn't be together. She had fins, and he had feet. But they made a special promise: whenever he missed her sweet voice, he'd stand under the lighthouse and blow an enchanted conch. No matter where he was, she'd hear the sound and come see him. That way they could be together, even if only for a moment. Isn't that romantic?"
It's just the silly fairy tale, girl.
But the gross fish believes it. I bet he thinks he can make the mermaid fall in love with him if he gets a conch. They both got fins after all. And maybe my dad's still out there. Maybe he got rescued by the mermaid, just like in the story. Oh, please, you have to find the conch before the fish does. It might be the only way to find my dad.
If the fish has everyone in town coming the beach for this thing, what makes you think I'll have a better chance?
Maybe they're all looking in the wrong place. Sarah in the story lived in a lighthouse, not on the beach.
Makes sense. Go have a look at the lighthouse. I think it's up this way. He is also eel. Trying to think of a fish that begins with F. Or M. Eel mollusk. There you go. He's eel mollusk. Elon Frisk is also good. You got 45 buttons. I went the wrong way. How the fuck do I get to this lighthouse? This way. There we go. The old lighthouse has seen better days, although it towers high above the pier. The paint has faded and the windows have crusted over with layers of salt. The door refuses to budge. Growths of barnacles and coral seem to have sealed it shut. You put your ear to the keyhole and hear the unmistakable roar of the ocean inside. With your face close to the door, you spot words carved into the withered wood. Lengthy babbling prose about love, loss, and the sea. Blah, what terrible poetry. But perhaps it's some forlorn magic left here by the old lighthouse keeper. Well, I don't have time to go fishing for long lost keys. A good dose of love juice ought to open any embittered heart. Okay, we gotta make a love potion and shit. So we need to get a screaming head. And we need this one. Dryad fruit, so we need to kill a dryad. Meaning we need another one of these. Meaning we need more fireflies. How do we get the fish head? Because we're going to need that. Let me have a look at one of the fish boys to see how we kill them. This might take a while. This quest seems like we got things we gotta do. Tidal tincture. How do we make the tidal tincture? And then we need water. I think the fastest way to get to all of this stuff is just to go to the forest, collect everything we need. Because, like, this makes the most sense to me. Because to make this key, we need a love potion and a skeleton key. We need that for that. We need a fish head, and to get the fish head, we need the tidal tincture, which needs weird water, a skipper scale, and a rune. To make the rune, I need this soporific potion, which needs water. Yeah, I think our best bet's going to the forest, collecting a whole bunch of stuff. Because we're low on sticks and stuff again as well. Right, this way to get the firefly we need. I've never needed fairy dust. I've got so much of it and I've never used it for anything. Right, that's the fireflies. Just water. So we can probably go to the well. There are easier ways to do this, but I feel like the well also has a bunch of clay that we can use to make more pots. Just while we're down here. There's a lot more frogs spawning today. Right, weird water crafted. Another empty jar. And we turn this empty jar into another jar of water. We make a soporific potion. And the soporific potion is that one to the spirit salts. Oh, we're short on cobblestones now. What else do we need to be here for? A dryad fruit. We need an ember. We can get an ember easy down here. Collect herbs and stuff on the way around. There you go. That should have what we need. A cinder box. And we go up to the right to kill our dryad, because there's a dryad up there. I actually think that this fish might have some of the most expensive ingredients so far. It will stop being... We arson. We do an arson. Arson and then run away. The title tincture. We need cobblestone and a skipper skill. We need more tinder. We need to go find a body of water. To go get snippies. Snippies. Once we have the snippies done. I'm forgetting the word for reeds. That's what I was forgetting the word for. Because the reeds we use to make string, which we use to make wicker work, which you use to make a bake trap. We might as well make another elf trap if we're going back into the city to collect cobblestones. Elf trap could be useful. Get the reeds while I'm going past. Skedaddle downward into the decay. And then I think it's best if we go to, where's the best place to get? Well, let's go to the graveyard, because we can use the graveyard to get the Shrieking Head. If I can remember what I need to do for the Shrieking Head. Oh, they need spirit salts. Right, we have the heads. We just need to make more spirit salts. And then we go the village or the market. Market might be better, because I think the market will have more of the stuff we need. Right, cobblestones. A soothing rune. Right, let's go kill some little fish so that we can kill a big fish. Killing some little fish so we can kill a big fish so that we can get a bigger fish. Let me see if I can find a skipper. Kind of have to dig them up. Where are you? There's got to be a skipper here somewhere. Oh, there's one. I'm not sure which one it needs. Oh, I was just wrong. It needs the crab trap. So I don't know what I just killed. I killed something, but I don't know what it was. Go on, get in the crab trap. There you go. Right, now to go kill a big fish. Where's a big boy? There's a big boy. And we turn the deep one into an oceanic oil, into a love potion. And from a love potion, and a skeleton key, we create the key to my heart. Now that was a convoluted list of things. The rusty lock makes a sound like a sloppy kiss as you turn the key inside it. Bubbling and creaking, the aged metal hinges protest as years of grime dissolve away. The wooden door swings open to reveal a wall of emerald seawater. You can see fish swimming about inside, but not a drop crosses the threshold. Oh my, the entire lighthouse must be filled like a bottle. You prod the salty aperture with your finger, sending ripples along the surface. Then, as if you pulled a stopper from a tub, the water begins to drain. Slowly at first, but quickly building ferocious speed, the waves cascade around you. You catch notes of a trumpeting sound droning above the crashing swells. The music turns to a soft whisper as the last of the flood is sucked away, leaving inside the lighthouse damp and encrusted with stranded sea life. You bend down to examine the source of the drainage. A golden conch stands wedged between the waterlogged floorboards. You put the conch to your ear. It sounds as if an eerie ocean is contained within it. Ah, what a marvel. I wonder if the mermaid will still answer its call after all this time. The child's story said to blow it out over the water, under the lighthouse. Standing at the end of the pier, you blow the conch. You feel a warm breeze pass through the salty waves to uplift your spirits. A crystal clear trumpeting noise rings out from the shell and seems to still the ocean waters to a mirror shine. Sweet laughter chimes like a bell in response, and a shadowy shape approaches from the depths below. An enormous, full-bodied figure breaches the stillness of the water, throwing her hair back joyfully and extending her arms out to the sun. She thrusts her body up onto an outcropping of rocks, splashing her long-fingered tail in the waves. Aha! As the mermaid speaks, her voice is operatic. My gift, lain silent for years, now sounds again sad music to my ears. Maybe. I may or may not be shrimping. My love are long gone, but their memory still sweet. I thank you for the nostalgia. What would you entreat? I am looking for a man lost at sea. He was the captain of that bull ship over there. You point your high sail to the high sails looming over the docks. I don't suppose you've had any dealings with him.
This man I have seen, but his fate is not known. Placed on a plank overboard he was thrown.
I'll sit up.
Downward he plunged, though not to the bottom. No, a great serpent swam up from the deep and got him.
He was pushed overboard. That grubby fish said he was lost in a storm. Did you see where this Leviathan got to?
The lagoon by the shore holds a secret below. Send away the tides and the serpent will show. Keep that conch close, bow low, and I shall abide. I'll bring the strength of the sea to your side.
With her song finished, she blows you a wet kiss and starts preening her hair with a spiny seashell. Nice! We made friends with a mermaid. You know, I kind of appreciate the fact that, like, we made friends with the mermaid, and not in a like weird way. I think a story of a mermaid who makes friends with like an old lady is like a super interesting concept. We found the lagoon earlier, accidentally. You take a deep breath and press the conch to your lips. Its carrion call echoes across the rippling tide. Waves swell around your feet, reverberating the sound of the conch. The water disappears so fast that you're unsure if the tides are receding into the ocean, or if the seafloor itself is rising from the depths. When the waters recede, you look across the island to a yawning cave opening. From within, you sense the steady rhythm of enormous breaths. Ooh. Ooh. Time to find our lad. You can't help but shudder under the powerful gaze of the monstrosity before you. A booming voice sounds throughout the cavern, as if you were in the very throat of the beast. Who dares enter my sanctum? I have come looking for a man lost at sea. Because of the serpent's shudder and wheeze, you'll brace yourself as the creature reels back and unleashes a cough loud enough to shatter a mountain. Excuse you. Have you got ill, Mr. Serpent? You landwalkers are all alike, forever throwing your refuse into my waters. I have been poisoned by your insufferable detritus. My stomach aches, my insides burn. What is the matter? Did you swallow something you shouldn't have? I have swallowed many things. You should not be here, land creature. Now, you're not well, and I may be able to help you. Open that the gobble yours and let me have a look inside. Perhaps you have come to strike the final blow against me. Why should I trust you? You're being dramatic. I'm not going to hurt you. But if you don't let me take a look inside your belly, this sickness will surely fester. Doubtful, but perhaps I can humor you if you prove that you are a friend of the ocean. Answer me these riddles 3, only then will I trust your words, landwalker. The first one of my questions. You pull my waters from the ground to quench your thirst. What manner of beast sits atop the well of your forest? It's a fish. Another question. You may bury your dead in the earth, but there is no escape from the call of the deep, whose watery gaze washes over your graveyard. Mermaid. Yeah, because we were there earlier and there's a mermaid. Final question. You landwalkers desire a gold all over your things, but in front of your banking house, what creature rules with true happiness? Oh, this one I don't know. A whale? And the enormous creature rolls back its yellow eyes, bellowing with laughter. The laughter quickly succumbs to another bout of violent coughing. Curse my miserable body. Can I not even enjoy a moment of levity? It appears I was mistaken about you, landwalker. You have proven yourself worthy of my trust. The beast opens wide its cavernous jaws, filling the air with a fishy stench. Enter, but heed my warning. Break your word and I will digest you without hesitation. That crab attacked me mid-cutscene. That's unfair. Ahoy! Don't tell me the evil-grown eel gobbled you up as well. Come, warm yourself by the fire. We aren't going anywhere soon. You look at the throbbing red walls of the monster's stomach and notice its discoloration and spotting. The campfire smoke is surely the cause of the beast's ailment. Actually, I came here looking for you, Captain. Oh, do you know I was the captain? There's a little minnow waiting on the docks for her father. Oh, my little girl, my heart and joy. I promised I'd see her as soon as we anchored. Never got the chance. Has it got anything to do with the fishy fellow captaining your ship? Raising his arms in anger, the man stomps his feet on the fleshy floor. The outburst causing the serpent another coughing fit, rocking you back and forth. That rotten son of a barnacle. We were just a few weeks away from home when he conspired to mutiny. Ever since I told him the tale of the mermaid on our conch, he got this hungry look in his eye. I ain't ever seen someone so obsessed. So he and the other rat apples jumped me in the night and tied me up. The rest of my trusty crew as well. Then that floppy founder made us all walk the plank in the briny deep. I was praying to Neptune and he must have answered my call. The great bloody serpent swallowed me up and saved me from drowning. Been stuck in here ever since, can't seem to get out. But the fire keeps me from going all the way through the other end. At least. Though, with that metal head of yours, you ought to have no trouble passing through without much fuss. Just what I needed today, say. All that smoke is causing our host great discomfort. I'm sure we'll both be happier if you parted ways. How do you suppose we do that? Let me see what I can cook up with that fire pit of yours. If one were to build up enough irritants, the beast may be provoked into explosively expelling the source. Okay, so do we have the stuff for any of this? Rat tail, cat hair ball, dog hair. We have none of those ingredients. Do we have the stuff? We need frog gurk. We have the stuff with the witch spice. We always have the stuff with the witch spice. And we have the clay. We need embers as well. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I still need. So we gotta come back afterwards. Also, we got pooped out. And that's fucked up. We got pooped out and that's fucked up. Right, main ingredients we need. To make the royal incense, we need soporific potion, which we just need another bottle of water. But we also need smoke bombs, which we are missing frog gurk and possibly more clay. We also need to make potion of blight. So we need thistles and sleepy stuff and the eye. And then we need lots of stuff for that. We got our work cut out for us. I feel like the fish is supposed to be the last one you gotta kill. Let's start with the fields. Sleepy grass. Embers. Where do you get embers? Maybe down here with the bandits? There might just be like, I just need a campfire. Okay, yeah, that's fine. There's 2 campfires here. Perfect. Empty jar, which we will turn into a water jar. This area has the most chill music, I think. Right, that's the soporific potion. And now the smoke ball. And we need to go to the swamp next. And we need to get the stuff to get a dog and a cat. Where do you get... We'll go up here and get some frogs. Right, shears and get the thistles. We make the smoke pellet. So now we have the royal incense. We need to make another soporific potion, meaning we need more clay. Where can I see another? Should be the stuff to make another soporific potion. We need so many of these fucking soporific potions. To make a soporific morsel to put the dog to sleep. Because we need something for potion of blight as well. We need to kill a newt. There you go. We kill a newt to get the eyes of newt. And that's our potion of blight. And then the last ingredient is the allergenic potpourri. I think there's a dog. Over to the right here. Yeah, there is a dog. Next area we need to go get a cat. I'm not sure what we do to get the cat. We've not had to catch a cat before, but they're all in town. There's specifically a bunch of cats in the middle of the market, from what I remember. Right, cat. cat treat. What do we need for cat treat? Milk. Right, so back to the farmyard, I guess. Because we need to get more clay to make more pots to get 2 things of milk. We've already got the fish. And then we figure out how to get rats. But I think rats are easy. We don't really need the soot sprites right now. It's nice that now that I know that there is stuff down there. More clay. Where to find clay? Oh, there's some here. Angry turkey? Here's another wad of clay. We need 1 more wad of clay. There's got to be more clay around here. Mostly just because I really don't want to have to like wander around to another area. It's okay, turkey, I'm not trying to get you. There you go. Just the slowest possible way to do this. But we need the 2 milk. And we use the 2 milk and a fish to make a cat treat. And then we use the cat treat on the cats in the market to get cat fur. And then we need to figure out rats. Rats are likely going to be in the cemetery, so they shouldn't be hard. Good kitty. We might have the stuff to get a rat already. Rats? There were lots of rats in the village. I think we actually got rid of all the ones in the cemetery as part of the quest of the cemetery. There, how do we... Make wicker work to make a snap trap. Rat tail. Nice, 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 nice. Come on. I need to steal your shoes, gnome. Allergenic potpourri. And then let's do this and then we'll call it a night. Because we've already done like 2 hours. And we can kill the fish and the ram next episode. Okay, let's go. Let me in. Nice, 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 nice. Potion of Blight. You set the smelly preparations beside the fire. You pile the eye-watering ingredients on the campfire and fan the flames. Soon black smoke billows up and fills every nook and cranny of this with its stinging odour. The captain scratches his nose and stifles a great sneeze. Phew, that's quite a concoction. It's certain will feel a lot more than a tickle in his throat. You feel a deep rumbling through the fleshy floor. Get ready to set sail, Captain. We'll be out of here soon enough. You kick up the smoky coals, spreading the aggravating haze until a rumble quake knocks you onto your backside. Landwalker, what have you... The captain leaps into your arms and the two of you clutch each other tightly as muscle contracts violently beneath your feet. A sudden contraction forces you up and out of the serpent's blowhole like a gunshot. You shoot out of the serpent's cabin and clear over the lagoon. The captain holds you tighter than a life buoy as you sail across the blue sky. The tiny harbour front below grows closer and closer until the hulking mass of a ship rushes up to meet you. With a crash of splintering wood and rushing water, everything goes black. You regain your senses and get to your feet. Despite feeling a bit soggy, everything seems to be in working order. Behind you, the fish's base of operations has been cracked open like an egg. Fishermen are busy rescuing shell-shocked sailors from the waters. Oh my, what happened here? You didn't see it? A great bloody cannonball came rocking out of the sky and stove into the captain's pride and joy. Poor girl didn't even stand a chance. I never seen a shot so powerful. To think all hands managed to get clear of the wreckage though. Old Hans, what about the fish? The buccaneer wipes a single salty tear from his face. He points to something familiar that is washed up on the nearby shore. You know what they say, the captain never goes down with his ship. It appears to be the Bicom captain's hat last worn by the fish. Waterlogged and shot through with splinters. You reach down to pick it up, but it flops on the sand like some beached sea creature. The soul of the fish. Nice! Alright. I think that makes a good time for us to stop for tonight. Considering we did an hour of the other game. Hoopst is about. Actually, no one's about at the moment. That's fine. I am ending stream at a weird time for me. So, I will see everyone tomorrow for something else. I did plan to play the same game as today, but that game just like majorly crashed and almost fucked everything on my computer. I don't really want to risk it again. So I'll try one of the other options instead. But I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one, folks.